trial of a former FedEx driver accused of killing a 7-year-old Texas girl after delivering a Christmas gift to her home. Tanner Horner claimed as he was backing out of the driveway, he hit 7-year-old Athena Strand, allegedly telling investigators that Athena did not appear seriously injured, but fearing she'd tell her father what had happened. He panicked and strangled her.
I'll tell you, that little girl right there is a warrior. She fought with the strength of 100 men.
Prosecutors tell a different story. They claim Horner plotted the killing for days. The jury yesterday saw this chilling image of Athena inside Horner's truck before the alleged murder. Now, a jury will decide if he'll spend the rest of his life in prison or face the death penalty.
The tragic death of Athena Strand. A child, a quiet town, and a crime that shocked the world. When safety turns into tragedy, it was supposed to be just another quiet evening in rural Texas. A child at home, a delivery at the door, a normal day coming to an end. But within hours, a 7-year-old girl would vanish. And what followed would leave a family shattered, a community in grief, and a nation asking, how could something like this happen? This is the heartbreaking story of Athena Strand, a life full of innocence, taken far too soon. Athena Strand was just 7 years old. She lived in Wise County, Texas, a quiet, rural area where neighbors know each other and life moves at a slower pace. Those who knew Athena described her as bright and imaginative, strong-willed yet loving, full of curiosity about the world. She loved to draw, write, and express herself creatively. She had a playful spirit and a personality that could light up a room. Teachers and family members often spoke about her energy, how she brought joy into everyday moments. Athena was not just a child. She was a daughter, a student, and a young girl with endless potential. Athena lived with her father and stepmother. She also maintained a relationship with her biological mother, reflecting a blended family dynamic that, by most accounts, was supportive and caring. There were no reports suggesting instability or danger within her immediate home environment. She had no children, no romantic relationships. She was still in the earliest stage of life, surrounded by family and learning about the world. To her parents, she was everything. The day she disappeared, on November 30, 2022, Athena returned home from school like any other day. She went to her room, a converted storage space, where she spent time alone. At some point that evening, her stepmother noticed something was wrong. Athena was gone. At approximately 6:41 p.m., a 911 call was placed. A missing child. Within minutes, what started as confusion turned into panic. The search effort. Law enforcement responded immediately. Search teams quickly expanded to include local police, Texas Rangers, FBI agents, volunteers from the community. An Amber Alert was issued, warning nearby areas that a child had gone missing. The urgency was clear. Time was critical. For nearly 3 days, search crews worked tirelessly. Drones scanned the land. Dogs tracked scents. Neighbors joined in. Hope remained, but it was fading. The key break: a delivery driver. As investigators began piecing together the timeline, one detail stood out. A package had been delivered to the home shortly before Athena disappeared. Authorities traced the delivery to a FedEx driver, Tanner Horner. At first, he seemed like just another delivery worker doing his job. But evidence would soon suggest otherwise. Surveillance footage revealed something chilling. Athena had been inside the delivery vehicle. What really happened? Initially, Horner claimed that he had accidentally struck Athena with his vehicle. But investigators quickly found inconsistencies. The evidence told a different story. Athena had not been accidentally hit. She had been taken. According to authorities, Athena approached the delivery vehicle. Horner grabbed her. He placed her inside the truck. At that moment, a tragic decision was made. Instead of helping her, he abducted her. The final moments. What happened next is deeply disturbing. Investigators determined that Athena was alive when she was taken. She fought back, but she was overpowered. Horner later admitted to strangling the 7-year-old girl. A child, defenseless, taken in the most unimaginable way. The discovery. 2 days later, search teams made a devastating discovery. Athena's body was found miles away from her home. The search was over, but the grief had just begun. Her family's worst fear had become reality. Arrest and charges. Law enforcement quickly located and arrested Tanner Horner. During interrogation, he gave conflicting statements, attempted to mislead investigators, ultimately confessed. He was charged with capital murder, aggravated kidnapping. His actions shocked the nation. This was not a crime of impulse alone. It involved decisions, moments where he could have done the right thing, but didn't. The tragedy deeply impacted the community. Vigils were held. Strangers came together to support Athena's family. People left flowers, candles, and messages. One message stood out: Forever 7. Her story touched hearts across the country. A lasting legacy, the Athena Alert. In response to this tragedy, lawmakers introduced a new emergency system, the Athena Alert. This alert allows authorities to quickly notify the public when a child goes missing, even when the strict criteria for an Amber Alert are not fully met. Athena's name is now part of a system designed to save other children. Athena's case raises serious questions. 1. Trust and familiar roles. The suspect was a delivery driver, someone expected to be safe. Lesson: danger doesn't always come from obvious threats. 2. Opportunity-based crimes. This crime appears to have happened because an opportunity presented itself. Lesson: moments of vulnerability can be exploited in seconds. 3. Child safety gaps. Even at home, children can be at risk. Lesson: safety must extend beyond the walls of a house. Prevention and key takeaways. 1. Supervision matters. Children should be monitored during interactions with delivery personnel, unfamiliar individuals. Even brief moments alone can be dangerous. 2. Educate children early. Teach children never to approach strangers, to stay within safe boundaries, to seek help from trusted adults. 3. Delivery awareness. Parents can monitor delivery times, ensure children are indoors during drop-offs, use cameras or doorbells for visibility. 4. Community awareness. Neighbors and communities must stay alert. Suspicious behavior should never be ignored. 5. Institutional responsibility. Companies must conduct strict background checks, enforce accountability, ensure safety training. Final reflection. A life that should have been. Athena Strand was just beginning her life. She had dreams she hadn't yet discovered, a future she hadn't yet lived, a story that was still being written. And yet, it ended far too soon. She was only 7 years old, a child who should have been safe at home. Athena's story is not just a tragedy, it's a reminder. A reminder that protecting our children is not optional, it is a responsibility we all share. If you care about accountability, subscribe to True Crime Echoes channel. Wherever you are watching from, or in case you are new here, hit on the subscribe button. Does Athena Strand deserve to be killed? This is really heartbreaking. A 7-year-old girl whose life was cut short by a man who deserves to die and die again. If this case makes you think twice, click on the subscribe button. Share this story for a moment. Thanks for watching. Turn on the notifications. Stay safe and stay vigilant.